Bye, girls. Lots of boxes. Really messy in my office. Few time-lapse cleanup. That is so much better. Clean office. That was way overdue. I'm kind of used to like working in a messy office. I suppose when you work for yourself, no one's really around to tell you off for leaving stuff lying about, but it does feel better now that everything's nice and kind of clean and tidy. I feel better about making these videos. That was the only reason why why I clean my office. Yeah, I feel good about this. I'll give you a quick kind of run through. I can't actually see what I'm seeing here, but everything looks cool. The film cameras are looking pretty slick. I've got a good selection going on here. I might do a little video on some film cameras and kind of what's going on with me and kind of film photography sometime in the near future. I shoot a lot of film. There's my Polaroid camera, my baby. So I'm feeling good about that. I haven't actually got a lot to talk about today because I haven't got a whole lot on today. That's better. So yeah, I haven't got a lot to talk about today really. Oh god. But two new things have happened today. I got a new film camera, which is this. Focus, there we go. Kind of nice. It's a Konica Big Mini, which is kind of slick. It's just a point and shoot 35mm camera. I haven't tested it out yet, but I like it. It's like super basic inside. I like these little point and shoots. I don't tend to carry an SLR around with me. I film SLR when I'm just kind of, just walking around or doing family stuff, but I will take a little point and shoot film camera because I just, I love these little things. Another thing that I came today, which isn't particularly exciting, is a new hard drive. Yeah, so I had to get a 2018 hard drive for my studio clients. I actually backed my images up, I think, probably 4 times or something like that. A total overkill, but I'm just really real stickler for stuff like that. So I have a backup in the camera that kind of stays in the camera for like most of the time. So I've got my cameras take 2 cards. I shoot on the Fuji system, so XT2s, and I've got an xpro 2. So I have a backup in the camera constantly, so I'll only take out 1 card, and then my images will go onto 2 different hard drives. So I'll have 2 of these constantly, and one of them I'll take with me, one of them will stay here. But I also use an online backing up system. I use Zenfolio, so that's a great backup for all my clients, like JPEGs and finished images and stuff like that. So obviously they can access them at any point from their online gallery with like a password. But also it's a great kind of, you know, it's completely unlimited from what I gather, completely unlimited online storage. So that came today, so I'm going to start stickering this up. I don't know whether this is kind of like a good system, but let me see. I just sticker them up by year and just kind of keep them here, the old school ones. And then I've got backups at home again as well. These are like from 2014, 2013, 2012. I don't even know. He's got, yep, 2012, that's cool. That's from a Mac, back when I used to use Macs. That's kind of the other thing that happened today. It's not particularly exciting, like I said, but it's good to get, you know, kind of backups and stuff, and it's a necessary expense, I guess. So I'm just going to finish some wedding edits in a moment, and get preparing for tomorrow. I've got 1 photo shoot and I've got 3 wedding meetings, so that should be fun. The shoot's first thing in the morning. Again, previous clients, they're coming in. I do a thing called a Watch Me Grow package, where you basically have 3 photo shoots as part of a package. It's newborn, 6 months and 1 year. So these guys are coming in for like a delayed 1 year. A lot of the times it never actually happens on the kind of the time frame, like 1 year. You could like 16 months or something like that, but that suits me. So I'm just gonna prep the studio for that, give it a bit of a clean. I've got some cool videos coming up sometime in the near future. I've got a little list. No, apparently I haven't got a little list. Oh, it's on my phone, which I'm using to look at myself because my camera hasn't got a flippy out screen. But I've got some cool things coming in the pipeline with regards to content and videos and stuff. Like I said, I kind of want to talk about the Fuji system because a lot of my friends who are in the photography industry know me as the kind of, oh, they don't know me as the Fuji guy, but I shoot Fuji, and I've been shooting with the Fuji cameras probably for the last 3 or 4 years, something like that, maybe more. I originally came from, I was using Canon. The last Canon that I owned was 5D Mark III, and I started using the Fuji system for weddings because I like the look of it, I like the style, I like the fact that I could have 2 cameras on me easily without having to have like things like straps. I don't use those kind of money maker kind of straps that some people use. They look cool, but they just didn't suit me, especially because I'm so tall. I always struggled kind of, you know, getting them up high and things. And the first time I used them, like I leant over and the cameras just kind of clattered into each other, and that sucked. So anyway, I'm thinking about doing a video completely just on the Fuji system and how I incorporate and how I shoot and how I use the Fuji system both in the studio and at weddings. I also kind of want to do just like a tour of the studio and kind of what I do and the space and things like that. I think that'd be a kind of cool thing to do. I got some other stuff on the cards. I want to bring the camera into some shoots if I can. I'd really like to get some kind of behind the scenes stuff of what I'm doing in the studio, as well as when I'm shooting weddings. But I haven't got a wedding till like March, so I can't wait that long to start getting some behind the scenes stuff. So it'd be really cool to get some video behind the scenes, even if it's just a vlog shoot. So that'd be really cool. I'm sure I had some other stuff lined up. When I do start shooting weddings again in March, what I'd really like to do is actually take like a GoPro and just chuck it on the top of the camera and kind of have you essentially follow me through a wedding. Obviously I wouldn't, you know, do a video of the whole thing, but just like little snippets just to see kind of how I shoot and how I approach people, how I approach like the couple shoots, how I approach sort of candid shots. I don't, my photography for the most part is on post, so I don't do a lot of like post stuff during a wedding. I mean, obviously I'll shoot the couple portraits, and if I have to, I'll do things like family group shots. But for the most part, my stuff's pretty candid. So it's, you know, might be interesting for people to kind of almost get like a point of view from the camera of like how I approach candid photography and kind of natural photography and stuff like that. So I quite like to do a video on that. I have no idea, again, because this is like this is my second video with a proper camera on YouTube and stuff. So I'm literally learning as I go when it comes to things like editing and sequencing and stuff. So I apologize if all of my videos look awful at this stage. Apologies if if it looks like I'm never looking at the camera. It's because my camera doesn't have a flippy out screen. I sort of vlog on the Fuji X-T2, so I just use my phone. Can you see that? Yeah, I just use my phone to see myself. So for some reason I can't help but kind of keep looking at that. So sorry if that's really distracting. I'll look at the camera more. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to sign off. Let me know if you like this video. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe and like the video and leave a comment. It really helps kind of the video and the channel. I'd really like to push you know, the YouTube thing, and you know, I'd feel like super pumped about creating these videos if I know that people are actually watching it and subscribing. It's really nice to see the views going up. So I'd really appreciate it if you just subscribe and like the video, and maybe leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. If there's things you want to change, you know, more than happy to listen to any comments that you guys have. Apart from that, it's Friday, so have a lovely weekend if you're not working like me. And I'll hopefully upload another video at some point next week, or maybe even tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to try and make these kind of a semi-regular thing. I don't think these are going to be like every day or every 2 days. I'm going to try and make them regular. But I think I'm just, because I'm so excited, I'm just constantly kind of creating content and stuff like that. So if you don't already, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I don't use Twitter a lot, but I have got a Twitter account. The Instagram's DM Photography UK. And it's just Daniel Moore Photography on Facebook, or if you want to check out my wedding work, it's Bib and Tucker Photography .co.uk. So yeah, check that out, and like I said, have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye.